Hello YouTube and fellow sports cards collectors, this is Eric J and welcome to the channel. Today's video we're just going to go over some recent acquisitions. We got a couple of things that I bought off of eBay or from local sellers and whatnot. A redemption card that I got in a break back in December showed up, and I found an old box of one of those storage bins of unopened wax that I got when I was a kid that I never bothered to open. So I'm going to show a little bit of that here quickly in the video. First off, starting off with a redemption card that I got in the mail. It's Bryce Turing. So that was the redemption, and here's the card and auto for that. This is a break, I think back in December, something like that. So got the card, pretty cool. The other quick thing that I picked up was those that follow the channel or know me know that I collect Robin Yount cards. So I was able for a couple bucks to get one each of the three main 1984 set cards. Topps, Flair, and Don Ross for Robin Yount. Really, the card that I wanted is the Don Ross card. The reason for that is I didn't have a 1984 Don Ross Robin Yount. It's kind of a big gap. If I pull out my collection, I had an 81, an 82, an 83. Oops, no 84. But an 85, 86, 87. And just for the sake of showing it, the rest of them, there's the 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, and 94. So outside of the Diamond King cards and any of the other special cards that might have shown Yount, I had a pretty glaring hole for this 1984 card. So quick walk down memory lane there, since I needed that card to complete my full set of base Robin Yount cards from 81 through his retirement after the 93 season. Other thing I bought was I bought a couple of 2018 update boosters, which I plan to open as my series to create a pack fresh set of base cards. So I'm planning on opening these in those videos. The guy that I bought them from, I was able to also convince him to throw in a couple more small boxes that I'll open in that series as well, though odds are I'm only going to open one of these because there's a pretty good chance I'll get all 66 cards in one of those boxes. But that's just some fun stuff that I was able to come across and grab. Now, the last thing I was able to find was one last box of cards that I knew I had somewhere, but needed to dig them out. I went to the All-Star game when it was held in Milwaukee back in, what year was it? 2002 maybe? That sounds about right. It was the year that the All-Star game ended in a tie. But at the All-Star game festivities, there are some cards that you could get when you went through some of those festivities. And these are the 4 cards that I'd gotten there. A Sammy Sosa relic, Bonds relic, Ichiro one, and then just this Derek Jeter card. So I found those. They were separate from a lot of my rest of my collection for whatever reason. The other thing I found was some of the last cards I collected when I was before I stopped in the 1994 era. So we got a Jeter prospect card, Johnny Damon prospect card. So why this is relevant is that I grew up pretty close to there. This minor league town is at, where minor league, the Rockford Royals played. Not too terribly far from where I grew up. So I actually got to see Johnny Damon play when he was in the minor leagues. So it's one of those cards that I got because of the fact that I saw him play. In addition, there was a insert set that was mail away that had a couple of the key prospects of the time. You know, Roger Cedeno, Johnny Damon, Alex Gonzalez, Charles Johnson, Chad, Phil Nevin, Alex Ochoa, Alex Rodriguez, Jose Silva, and Michael Tucker. Now, what's interesting is this Alex Rodriguez card, if you look at the back on here, the team he played for was the Appleton, Wisconsin team, which were called some variation of the Foxes at the time. They're now called the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. And so today, they are an affiliate to the Milwaukee Brewers. But back when A-Rod started off in the minor leagues, it was an affiliate of the Seattle Mariners. It was also one of the minor league affiliates that was reasonably close to where I live. So I also got to see him play as a minor league player. So just some of those cards that I managed to get, in part because players interest me at the time. I was about 16 at the time. The other reason is that the particular set that these were in, which is an upper deck set, had some insert cards for one Michael Jordan. Some silver inserts and some gold inserts. So I bought a ton of those packs to go get some of these inserts. And again, some of the last cards I collected before I took my hiatus from collecting. So they're just interesting cards I ran across that I wanted to take a look at again. Other things I found were some random sets. Like this is a 1991 Stadium Club set. This came in like I think a Toronto Sky Dome type case, which I didn't keep. I just kept the cards. I'll open this up in a video at some point. I found most of a 1990 High Series set. It's unfortunately missing the Nolan Ryan, and it's like a Nolan Ryan no-hit card, I think, and David Justice rookie. So I'll have to figure out where I put those or replace them so that's actually a complete set again. I stumbled across a couple of Sportflix sets that you can only buy in set form, you know, team previews and rookie sets. What's interesting is that this happens to be in a box that was marked Topps Update 2008. For whatever reason, I had a Topps Update 2008 set, which I'll also show in another video. No idea when or where that turned up. I suspect that I got it from my brother when my brother stopped collecting and kind of just dumped his cards on me. But some other things that were in the pick case I found were some unopened wax that I had from the time. First, 1993 Flair, which is the first set of Flair. If you're not familiar with these cards are a little bit thicker stock, and they're glossy, and they also come like 10 card packs that are separate packs in a box. Pretty good chance I'll be opening this box since it's not very valuable these days. I also have a 1994 Series 1 starting to open up. This is not the series that has Alex Rodriguez rookie in it. That's Series 2. I think I have one box of these and 3 boxes of the 93. I also found a stack of 1991 Leaf, Series 1 and Series 2. My guess is that I bought them off of I don't know if I bought, I don't know. I think I got them from a local store when I was little and just tossed them off to the side and didn't bother opening them. 91 leaf is not particularly memorable, though the gold leaf inserts, there is a Musina rookie in that gold leaf insert, which I think is in Series 1. But I'll probably be opening these and trying to complete a set of these leaf cards because, hey, I already got them. They're basically worthless, so might as well open them and have a little bit of fun because, opening packs is priceless. The other thing I found was a couple of Pinnacle boxes, 92 Pinnacle, these super packs which have inserts called Team 2000 inserts, which I think would be fun to look at. Just had these sitting around, but the most valuable one, which I'm not even sure if I'm going to open it or not, is I found a 1990 Leaf Series 1. If I recall, Series 1 is the one that has the Griffey Jr. second year in it, and I want to say the Sosa rookies in Series 1, because I'm pretty sure the Frank Thomas rookies in Series 2. I'd have to look it up, but someone in the comments can correct me on which ones before I look it up. But I found that, which was kind of cool. Some more random wax from 85 through 1991. Also found a few more rack packs. If you've been watching other videos on my channel, you'll notice I've been opening 1987 rack packs. One of the reasons I decided to open the 87 rack packs is I had a lot of them. So I decided to move on with those, and I did find a few more. It took a few minutes to walk through what boxes I have, and I do have quite a few. So I'm pretty well set for opening packs for a while, trying to complete sets. But we'll always keep an eye out for a deal somewhere along the lines, or for a set that I want to open that I don't have any of. If I get the bug for that, I can find them relatively cheap. Like, for example, I don't have any 1987 Don Ross, and I really like that set. And, a set that looks like this. Really like that set. So might get some of those. Another set that I might get that I don't have any packs for is the 86 Don Ross. And the main reason I'd get the 86 Don Ross is because I want to open the Jose Canseco rated rookie from that set. Never have in my life. So those are two wax boxes I might get at some point if I can get it for a reasonable price. In any case, this is the stuff I found and ran into. It's fun finding it. And that's all I have for this particular video. If you enjoyed what you're watching, or you enjoyed listening to me ramble on, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. All of it's appreciated. It's all about having a little bit of fun. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these videos, and we'll have some fun. We'll look forward to talking to you in a future video. Bye now.